Welcome back. My name is Leslie. If you've never been here before, you've wandered across my little corner of the internet. Today, I'm taking a small trip down memory lane while creating a Valentine's project. So join me on the desktop and we'll get started. Okay, so I grabbed what we need along with some paint and stuff over to the side, and I wanted to show you something. Sometimes when you're using your laser cutter, it doesn't cut through perfectly. All you need is a cheap X-Acto knife and just go through it. One, two, three, and it just pops right out. Quite often it's just the littlest piece left that wants to stay stubborn. This I'm going to keep because it is going to make a good stem for future projects. So our project today is a dandelion. Do you remember, or maybe you didn't do it as a kid, but we did. We used to take the dandelion seeds when they were still on the stem, make a wish, and blow as hard as we could. And as soon as I saw this Valentine wall decor, I thought, that's it. That's the one I'm going to do because it just reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of doing the same thing with my grandkids. It's just a good memory to have. And it's not only that, but it is a project that I can leave up all year long. And for me, that is awesome. I I am not doing a lot of just seasonal anymore. For most of the holidays, I want it to have a double purpose. So this one can stay up year round. And to me, that is awesome. I don't have to worry about storing it away or at my age, remembering where I stored it away can be a challenge. I just get to go ahead and create it, hang it up, and that's that. Now, there isn't a different take that I thought of on this one. You're still going to do exactly what I am doing. Take your time, paint it up, so on and so forth. But as you can see, we're going to add hearts. Now, as I add those hearts, if I wanted to, I could add my grandkids' names to the hearts. Or if you want it to be a memorial, you could put the names of loved ones that, are no longer with us into the hearts. So you could do it just simply without any names. You could do it with children's names. You could do it with your entire family's name. You could do it with loved ones' names as a memorial. And don't forget, I have to keep reminding you guys that, well, it's easy for me to do things like this because, well, I am blessed to have the machine to do them with. Truly blessed. I want you to remember, there we go, that you can do it with paper. You could do it with chipboard. You could do it with a scroll saw. There are many, many, many ways to do all of these things. And I want you to remember that so that you can go ahead and do them yourself even without any kind of laser cutter. You just got to put those machines to work. That is that. Now, this is going to be a lot of painting, but this is what we want to do. We want to get them painted up and then do some highlighting on them. And then once all of that is done, we can glue them down. The advantage to this is the fact, that we don't have to worry about lining things up because we have outlines, and that makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. I just use my outlines, and they too were embossed into the wood. So there's that one, and I think I will do this one in that color. Let me see. This one fits there. And this is all I do. I just sit, pick my colors. If I was going to do names on it, I may choose to have some blue in it for little boys. But for today, I am just going to go ahead and I am going to just do the colors. Just going to paint it in. And for me, that will be enough. Whew. It's been a long time since I've had to sit and paint and think about talking at the same time. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys that are watching, that are in the midst of the storm, are able to stay warm and cozy in the house. We are very, very fortunate here. I will not tell you my temperature today, but let's just say that there will be a lot of outside work getting done today and a nice long walk, because why not, right? Sometimes we just need to get out and move about while we can. There we go. But I hope you guys in the midst of the storm were able to stay warm. I was watching somebody on YouTube, and they were going through the stores, and wow, bare shelves everywhere. It's incredible what we have to do to get ready for these storms. Alrighty, I think I'll put a red in here too. You can kind of tell by the cut where one heart overlaps another, and you just kind of try to make it make sense. Which which can be its own challenge, right? It for sure can. But we will do our best. There we go. Oh. And I think I'll make another red right here. So if you guys were doing this project, how would you choose to do it? Would you choose to laser cut? Would you choose to Cricut? Would you choose to scroll saw? And would you choose to use paper, chipboard? What would you use? Let's get the conversation going, guys. Let's share our ideas so that we can go ahead and be the kind of community that supports each other in the coming year. We're all going to need it, I think. I was myself at the grocery store the other day, and wow, the prices just floored me. Made me grateful to be what people used to say, a paranoid prepper I was. Now, I wish I could see those people now and say, so, what do you think? Should you have maybe, just maybe, prepped a little? Then I watched a woman and, wow, she went and spent $3,000 prepping for this storm just in food, and I thought, why? Do you have nothing at home? Like, I keep things in my freezer. I go on apps and I check for sales and I do all that stuff. And then I have stuff in my freezer, and sure, we might not eat like kings and queens for a little while, but we're gonna eat. Okay. We're almost done the painting part, guys. Whew. Here, brush. It's trying to run away. I desperately need to get onto Amazon because we don't drive the highway in the winter to go to Michael's. But I desperately need to get on Amazon and order myself some, what am I trying to think of? New paintbrushes. I do. Mine are years and years and years old. And it's starting to show. So there we go. We've got that on. Going to repaint that red there that I see is just being a little difficult. We'll just hold it down. I don't know, this bottle of red has been difficult from the beginning. It seems like it had extra oil or something in it. It's making it very, very hard. I even went so far as to take it out and use an old blender that I had, to mix the oil with the paint color, and it didn't help any little bit. So I may just have to give in and waste this bottle and go ahead and order a new one. go. So basically, this is what we have. Just let me move these paintbrushes out of my way. And I'll clean up the paint over here, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it's been a little while, and now I want to go ahead and get my frame put on. And it doesn't take much glue at all. So that should be more than enough glue. And there we go. Now my hearts are not glued down, so they are going to do a little flippy flop there, but that's okay. We'll just get that glued. There we go. And yes, where you see the paint around the edges, I will go ahead and clean that up. But right now, I just want to get these on. If you really, really wanted to, and if you're really good at painting, which I used to be, but not so much anymore because I don't do it as much as I used to, so the practice, I am out of practice. Oh dear. Hang on one sec, guys. I'm going to use the heat gun to release this and replace it. Okay, guys, it took me a few minutes in real time to get it done, but all fixed up. All I did was take my heat gun and apply some heat to re-soften the glue. Now, it won't work every time. It only works if you catch your mistake immediately. Like, very, very quickly. But, thank goodness, if you catch it fast enough, you have hope. Because otherwise, forget it. This stuff glues just the way it promises, and it glues quickly. Yeah. I don't have any special plans for Valentine's. We're, little old for that, but I hope that you guys do. It's nice to sometimes do something special with your loved one. Alrighty, what have I, oh, I didn't paint that one. Okay. Somehow I ended up with an extra, but that's okay. There we go. Just put that one on there. Bring it up a little bit. Put this one over here. And we have completed today's project. I love the way this turned out. And I love remembering how we used to pick that old seed pod out of the ground and hold the stem and blow with all of our might while making a wish. Those childhood memories are the ones that I hope kids of this generation take the time to have, because, it's important to have memories like that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's quick little project. I hope that you choose to go on Xtool Studio and find, oh dear, I knew this was going to happen. Hang on one sec. Digital Idea was the maker, and the name of it is 3D Valentine's Day wall decor, layered wall decor. And you can use it, like I said, with your Cricut, cut it out, chipboard, paper. You could just look at the picture, whoops, that's provided, and you could go ahead and, you know, draw it if you're a good drawer, which I am not. I might put that one right there. I might paint it. I think I might be adding just a couple of more hearts to make it look like they've been, no, it goes this way, right? Maybe just a couple of more just to make it look like they've been blown on and are floating away. But we will see. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you get to do something you love. Take care, and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye. Hi guys. Yes, I'm back. Surprise. I know I ended the video, but I'm adding on a little clip because I felt like there was just something missing from my design. And so what I decided to do was take some of the hearts that were left over and 3D them. So I glued them over other spots. And I think that that just made this project a little more dimensional and more towards what I was hoping for. So I hope that gives you another set of ideas. And once again, I hope you have a great day. I hope you get to do something you love. And I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye.